Today we held an athlete availability workshop here at the New South Wales Institute of Sport. We invited all our external service providers as well as our interdisciplinary team here at NSWIS and our wider performance team.
What we mean by athlete availability is the ability for an athlete to train and compete unimpaired by a health problem, so an injury or an illness. We want healthy, successful athletes over a long period of time.
It's looking after the whole performance health of an athlete. So we know if an athlete's healthy, they're much more likely to produce a good result.
Traditionally, we've been reactive to injuries, but we're really aiming at NSWIS to move towards a model where doctors and physios are in the environment with the athletes.
The purpose of the workshop is to tap into the expertise and really the experience of our broader network. And really what we're trying to do today is address the key challenges around rolling out the athlete availability model.
If we're able to prevent these injuries and illness, then we'll definitely see more NSWIS athletes on the podium.
And in fact, the evidence shows that athletes that are healthier are more successful. The ability for the athlete to train consistently in the lead up is really the most important piece, because if they're injured and their competitors are training, well, obviously that time difference between what they're able to train for and what their competitors are able to train for really would dictate some of the outcomes at the event.
Moving into a model like this, we're hoping to reduce our injury and illness rates and obviously have athletes available to train and compete more. We'll have clinicians embedded in the daily training environment, which will mean that athletes will have more contact with their clinicians and hopefully get into preventative programs that stop them from picking up injury and illness in the first place. We'll have a more agile performance team around them, so our physiotherapists and our clinicians will be integrated with the wider performance team. So our return to play planning will be really there'll be a nice framework around it, and it'll be really structured, so our athletes should get back to training sooner and therefore produce better results.
Collaboration is necessary for this to be successful. People are connected and so is their health. So if we don't look at the health system that supports our athletes, we can't really truly offer them the services they need. In simple terms, a high-performing athlete needs a high-performing health system behind them, and that's what we're about.
Ultimately, the main outcome of athlete availability is performance. So when I see our athletes on podiums, and they need to be able to train and compete consistently to produce results.